Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly update for Rocket League Esports News. In this video, we'll be discussing that RLCS9 got canceled for the World Championship in Dallas. Envy expresses their interest to get back into Rocket League, European Invitational presented by Civic, and many more. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. If you guys haven't seen the news, kind of the big one, due to the coronavirus, that RLCS in Dallas for the World Championship on April 24th, 26th has officially been canceled. It's unfortunate to see, but I totally understand why the situation is happening. But in the post, they kind of detail some specific things. First one being broadcast talent is no longer in studio. It will only be done online in a more casual atmosphere, less suit and tie kind of style, which I'm actually kind of excited for. The options to replace the event are being evaluated. They're not exactly sure how they're going to move forward, and rightfully so. I think there's a lot of things that are in consideration. They also state that the remainder of the Rocket League Championship series of league play will be played as scheduled to the regional championships and promotion tournament. Not exactly sure what that all entails, considering it's kind of weird how it's worded. I don't know if they're going to play all the way through league play and then stop, or if they're going to play through regional championships and the promotion tournament as well. They do state that once they have more information, they will keep us up to date. Last bit of important information is that if you did purchase through the ETIX support page, you will still get your Mendoza LAN wheel code, which they'll email those to you, and that refund should hopefully be taken care of by the 11th. If not, you can contact their support page and you should be able to get your money back. Good buddy of mine and former manager of the Rocket League team for Cloud9, Ian, who now works for Envy, actually put out a tweet basically stating that even though Envy isn't currently in the Rocket League community and does kind of insinuate that they might still be looking, they are happy to the fact that they were planning on attending actually the event, but due to that issue that we just talked about, that they will not be able to do so. Is happy that Psyonix is taking proper precautions to make sure that the value and the health of everything is there. I do recommend taking a look at some of those replies in the tweet listed below. If you guys haven't seen the news on the European Invitational presented by Civic, or if you don't know who Civic is, he's pretty much the sugar daddy of the Twitch Rocket League community, and has funded a $20,000 invitational tournament. It's 4 groups, 4 teams in each group, single round robin, top 2 moving forward, basically giving us kind of a in the middle of the week qualifier for teams, and there's some RLRS teams that have qualified, basically giving us high level Rocket League throughout the week. Highly recommend checking that out. Johnny Boy is the one casting it. But massive shouts to Civic. If you guys don't know who this guy is, I'm surprised. Come over twitch.tv/Lawler. He stops by my channel every once in a while. I've gotten the chance to talk to him a couple times. He's a really nice dude. Part of the reason why this tournament came to be is I put him in contact with the right people, so I'm glad that Psyonix actually approved it. But I do recommend supporting this content. It is a nice way to show that the more things that Psyonix may approve, even if they do have those larger prize pools, we're going to still be there to show up and watch and support the content. So highly recommend tuning into this one. There's been some pretty good upsets and some really exciting matches so far. I think Mouse actually just beat 3-1 to Reciprocity today, so exciting stuff all around. Another week of esports also means there is a whole lot of more voice comms that were released, including G2, but the major one standing out is actually the one from Dignitas. There was a part where at the very end, there's actually conversation between the guys being a little bit stricter on Yukio, saying that they need him to step it up and kind of show it. And it's exciting to see that. I highly recommend, if you guys are going to watch any of the comm videos, go check out Dignitas. Some really interesting stuff to see how they handle that. To double down on that as well, the video I put out yesterday or 2 days ago, should have been on Thursday, there was a conversation that I got to have with Violent Panda. He stopped over by my stream and basically broke down his mindsets of how he went into the reverse sweep, the things that they discussed, and kind of the points and kind of give and take. Good like 45-minute conversation with Violent Panda about how they got reverse sweep and ended up beating a really hot looking Mouse Esports. Plenty of podcasts to also catch up on this week. Potty C ended up having Greg on as a guest, talking about his coaching and his plans for the future. CJ show aired on Tuesday with myself, Chrome, CJ, and Jazzo. A lot of weird conversations about that between measuring Jazzo and stuff like that. Those are always Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. We'd love to have you there, but all that stuff can now be found on every social platform at CJ Show, including Spotify if you only want to listen and don't want to watch. The OCG Gauntlet had its 4th iteration where Renegades won it yet again. That is 4 in a row for them, and if you guys don't know what this is, it is pretty early in the morning that this goes on. Like, I think it's like 1 or 2 a.m. my time, which is central. But they're trying to raise money for the fires that have been going on in Australia. But it's also kind of giving us an insight of what the OCE region is looking for. Renegades continues to win every single time, but Cringe Society, which is now Drippe, Torsos, and Spydoge, have been slowly climbing, while Ground Zero, which is Jules and his companions, have kind of been dipping. So glad to see OCE still staying competitive and that they also have a weekly tournament to play in. But massive shouts to CJ and the boys. They're looking pretty dominant. Last but not least, for the scheduling for Rocket League, if you guys are unaware, we obviously had those server issues at the very beginning and they had to find a way to reschedule those. The schedule is shifted up, but today is the makeup week, or this weekend is the makeup week. So Saturday and Sunday are going to be the regular viewing. Tomorrow we're going to do predictions, and then Sunday we'll also do predictions. We'll separate those videos. And part of the reason why is because on Monday, there is going to be a double header. So if you guys are unaware, Monday is going to have a double header. There is going to be the 6th week of League Play played on Monday, immediately following this weekend, where they will have Europe play in the morning, and then North America will play immediately after. I assume there's only going to be one pre-show. There may not even be a pre-show, simply because it's just a lot of Rocket League all in one day. The nice thing, though, is all the casters don't have to travel or stay there for it. They're going to be at the comfort of their own home. It's going to be a lot less pressure, so hopefully they'll stay energized. I have no idea how they're going to do casting rotations or anything. I'm actually just kind of thinking about that, but it'll be exciting to see. So we'll be doing a viewing party for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I've got 2 buddies coming over on the weekend as well that are going to be hanging out, playing Path of Exile and Apex and a bunch of other stuff. But we would love to have you guys come join. I'm going to pull my couch up to my big screen TV. We're going to play Mario Kart and stuff in case Veloce is playing so we don't all fall asleep. It's going to be a good time, but I hope to see you guys there. Twitch.tv/Lawler as always. But that's your weekly wrap-up for the Rocket League Esports news. I'm out of here. Hopefully we see you guys this weekend on the live channel. Peace.